Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where Crotchy is. Yeah, I guess you can't find him. Not up here. Hey, everybody, it's time for letters, letters, letters. Letters, 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 and more letters for the 24th of July, 2021. Dave, RVATX. My own observation, a lot, not all, of nomads appear to be the type of people who say, if only I were doing X or living in Y or traveling to Z, I'd be happy. Yeah, we're asking about whether nomads are really happy or whether they're just pretending to be happy. Dave continues, but you watch their channels, it becomes apparent, at least to me, that nothing makes these folks happy. They aren't happy with their rigs, and they constantly change them. They aren't happy with other RVers around them. They aren't happy with the weather. They aren't happy with YouTube. They aren't happy with the comments in their videos. Ding! That's a big one. And they aren't happy if someone like Camo Dave is even mildly critical of them. And again, this is not everyone, but it seems like a lot of folks who are unhappy with their jobs and sticks and bricks aren't any happier doing the RV life. And I think that Cheap RV Living Bob mentioned that. The one thing you don't change, you can change your location. You can change what you're living in. You can change whether you're in an apartment or in a trailer or in a bike or in a tent. You can't change what's up here. You take this with you wherever you go. And if you're not happy, oftentimes, just changing the location doesn't help. Michael Z says, I don't think the nomads, are really making any claims to happiness. It's more of a tough but rewarding mentality. They live a strenuous existence, but the freedom and ability to travel makes it worthwhile. Again, that's another way of putting it, At least moving, you're constantly changing the scenery and different new and interesting things, and it's not going to give you instant forever happiness, but at least it'll distract you more, right? Than just sitting still. Odd 17B says RVs have finite lives, they aren't made to last. Peeling roofs, rotting tires, and conked out transmissions seem to be common. Again, RVs are not, from what I hear, are not made to be lived in 24/7, 365. They are recreational vehicles that are meant to be taken out several times a year to go camping for a couple weeks now and then. They're not made to be permanent homes. They don't have the structure and the safety that cars have with airbags, in the back. You're riding in the back. It's pretty flimsy, and you're on a highway, and if you get hit and you're in the, a back, they're not made to be tough and sturdy like like vehicles, like cars are. They're not made to be, lived in full time. And they do require a lot of maintenance, particularly the larger and more complicated they get, like Class A's. Casita Kathy says, being happy is truly a daily choice. Whether you live in a stick build or an RV, it's looking at the glass half full or half empty. Again, being happy is just something up here. Bob said that. You can get up in the morning, Cheap RV Living Bob, you can get up in the morning and you hit every red light and it doesn't bother you. You just take it and go, okay, I'm driving slower, I'm seeing things, whoopee-doo. Or you get angry every time you hit every red light, right? It depends on how you process everything, and everything can be processed in a positive or a negative way. It's all up here, it's all how you see things, right? A nomad says, of course, van life is way oversold. Those of us with houses take all the good things we have for granted. I say the perfect balance is to travel at will, but still have a nice home base. Yeah, that usually means working a regular job for years. Again, there's the mix, you don't have to be a full-time nomad, but you can certainly travel extensively and still have that home base, and you know what? You have the best of both worlds. Carla Van Adventures, V-A-N-N-E, Adventures, says, I'm a pensioner renovating an old Dodge camper van. I have not monetized my channel as I am just using YouTube as a record of my progress. I am not setting up my camera, tripod, and filming everything I do. There's 1,000 different people who can show you what and how to, do stuff like redo a sink, etc. I am almost done except the outside paint job. I only plan to go out for a few days at a time and return to home base. I do not wish to film myself freezing all night long when I could be comfy at home, ha ha ha. The journey is about finding out what makes me happy and nobody else. Very well said, Carla. Very well said. It's, find out what makes you happy. And, and if you're not, maybe that's it. If you go out and do the nomad life and you find yourself not happy, you're learning something, right? Dave H., no relation. My ex-wife was always faking it. A lot of people like to fake it, don't they? Just for fun, says Derek. We'll just call him Derek, okay? Pretends to be carefree and happy, but I believe he has become imprisoned by the criticism of others and often goes off on small rants when his viewers have opinions and conflict with his own. I sometimes wonder if he would be happier with a regular job and a quiet life away from the eyes of the public. Also, I think he has abandoned the idea of a simple lifestyle and collects way too much junk that weighs him down. He seems to be bound by stuff. I would think he would be much happier if he would stop reading comments and quit collecting garbage, get back to a simple lifestyle where experience is your reward and less is more. Pretty wise words there from Just for Fun. We got some very good comments on my little video the other day about whether nomads are really happy or they're just faking it. YouTube Trailer Park, it's not an easy life. Every three or 4 days nonstop, they're on the hunt for water, a place to dispose of their garbage and poo, new place to park, somewhere to buy food, and somewhere to do their laundry. They can't shower daily, so they're constantly dirty and sticky. Ugh. Probably have a smell too. I always said, thank God we don't have smell-o-vision on YouTube because, yeah, never mind. Anyway, YouTube Trailer Park continues. Then there's the weather. Most of the time it's going to be too hot or too cold. Then they have to crank out a video and Wi-Fi to upload. All the routine things, easy things become a chore when living in a vehicle. It's much more like work than pleasure. Are they happy? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. But it doesn't sound like too much fun. And finally, Timothy Painter, the radio guy from Colorado who got on the road. Not all who wander are lost. A true adventurer pays the price. If you invite me to a campfire, please don't expect me to show up looking and smelling like a movie star. Living the van life is tough, dirty, and raw, but it is worth every inconvenience for some of us. All right. Very well said. I'll heart that comment there. Hey, everybody, that's it. Thank you so much for your comments. Lots of cool comments on the video I did, the little quickie last night about whether nomads are, really having fun or are they just faking it. All right. Thanks for watching. You have a wonderful rest of your Saturday, the 24th of July. Don't forget, every Saturday night, 7 o'clock Eastern, it's our call-in show right here on the Camo Dave channel. We love to hear from you. Oh, yes, we do. 571-419-0463, Camo Dave Hotline. Call it anytime and leave a message or a text. We love it, except if you're Ray. Ray, we delete everything you send. Sorry, I know you spend a lot of time putting your wonderful voicemails together, but I just hit 7 delete, 7 delete, 7 delete, 7 delete. You're wasting your time, buddy. You are. Hey, thanks for watching. Vlog under.